João was a devoted father who loved capturing special moments with his family. He believed that photos didn't just capture memories but also told stories. That weekend, during a trip to the countryside, he took advantage of a sunny day to snap a family photo in a place he found magical, an old wooden bridge surrounded by a dense, serene forest. Sunlight filtered through the trees, creating a dreamlike setting. Clara, his wife, held their dog Max, while their two children, Lucas and Sophia, laughed and struck silly poses. João set up the camera on a tripod, adjusted the timer, and ran to join his family. The camera clicked, capturing the perfect moment. He quickly reviewed the photo on the screen and smiled, satisfied with the result. "This one's going straight to social media," he said, showing it to Clara, who nodded with a smile. That evening, back at the lodge, João reviewed the photos on his phone, making small adjustments before posting them. As he zoomed in on one of the images, he noticed something strange. In the background of the bridge, a blurry figure could be seen among the shadows. It appeared to be standing at the edge of the bridge, looking directly at the camera. João felt a chill. At first, he thought it might be a passerby, but something didn't add up. The position, the focus of the gaze, and most unsettling, the fact that he didn't remember seeing anyone nearby troubled him deeply. Zooming further, he noticed an even more disturbing detail. The figure was holding something. João's heart raced as he realized what it was: Lucas's blue cap, which his son had lost earlier that morning. How could this person have Lucas's cap? You want to know where this story is going, don't you? Then before we continue, if you want to help our channel keep bringing amazing stories, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed it, turn on notifications to find out when new videos are posted. João decided not to tell his family that night. He didn't want to alarm Clara or the children, but he couldn't sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw the blurry figure's face in the photo, with its unflinching gaze. The next morning, while Clara and the kids played outside, João analyzed the image again. The figure seemed to be wearing worn-out clothes and was partially obscured by the shadows of the trees. Finally, João showed the photo to Clara. Her calm expression quickly turned to one of worry. "João, who is that person? And why are they holding Lucas's cap?" she asked, her voice trembling. João tried to reassure her, suggesting it might be a coincidence. "Maybe someone found the cap and was just passing by," he said, though he didn't believe his own words. Clara insisted they return to the site to investigate. When they arrived at the bridge, everything was as serene as it had been the day before. Nothing seemed out of place. They searched for clues and called out for witnesses, but the area was completely deserted. When they spoke to locals in the nearby village, an older woman gave them a chilling response. "You're not the first to mention someone strange in the forest. People have been saying that for years, but no one knows who or what it is," she said, avoiding further explanation. The mystery began to affect the family. Lucas, usually cheerful, became withdrawn, spending hours staring out the window. One night, when João asked what was wrong, the boy replied, "I think I saw that person again, Dad. They were across the street last night." João felt a knot in his stomach. Could it be true? He reviewed the security camera footage but found nothing unusual. Determined to protect his family, João decided to investigate on his own. He returned to the site alone, bringing a flashlight and his camera. He took several photos of the area, hoping to find some clue. Later, as he reviewed the images, he saw something that froze him in place. In one of the photos, taken from a different angle, the same figure was there again, partially hidden among the trees. Someone was clearly following them. Over the next few days, João began noticing unexplainable occurrences at home. Objects were out of place, and doors he was sure he had locked appeared open. Clara suggested they go to the police, but João hesitated. "What are we going to say? That someone showed up in a photo? They'll think we're imagining things," he replied, though he knew something very real was happening. One evening, while reviewing old family photos, João found another image that left him shocked. In a picture taken at a different spot in the forest, the same figure appeared again, hidden among the shadows but clearly present. He decided it was time to confront whatever was happening. Returning to the bridge for a third time, this time at night, João armed himself with a flashlight and camera. He walked slowly through the dark trail, the silence oppressive and broken only by the crunch of leaves underfoot. When he reached the bridge, he stopped and waited. Time seemed to stretch endlessly, but then he heard a noise coming from the forest. Pointing his flashlight toward the sound, João saw the figure, now much closer. It was a man wearing tattered clothes with a vacant stare. João froze, paralyzed by fear, unable to move or speak. Before he could do anything, the figure disappeared into the shadows as if it had never been there. Back home, João decided he could no longer ignore what was happening. He showed all the photos to the police, who promised to investigate. Clara, now as terrified as he was, insisted they hire private security to protect their home. Although the mystery was never solved, the figure never appeared again. That photo, which was meant to be a happy memory of a special day, became a source of unease for the family. João never forgot the figure's gaze and what it represented. What started as a moment of joy turned into a chilling reminder that sometimes what's in the background of a picture can change everything. Want to know more about this story and many others we still have to share? Then don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Every day, a new story comes straight from our mysterious archive, filled with tales and accounts we've gathered from various sources. Cases with stories that will give you chills. Also, don't forget to share this video with that friend of yours who loves a good mystery.